Hello everybody and welcome to the GMS Magazine channel. I am Paco Garcia, your host, and this is the GMS Academy, the show in which I give you my insights as a publisher, a writer, a gamer, a GM, and a convention attendee, and a general geek. In this series I discuss about how to publish your own role-playing game, something that so many of us have wanted to do. Just so you know, the patrons of this channel get these videos and a lot more content a lot sooner, and some of it exclusively. So if you want to get even more insights and free maps and ventures and tons of stuff, do join us in Patreon. The link is down in the show notes. Today I wanted to talk to you about something that I have experienced an awful lot. It was very hard. It is very hard for me to get rid of it, and is possibly one of the biggest hurdles that people find to publish their role-playing games. Recently I've been working with a friend doing a bit of coaching and consultancy because he wants to publish a role-playing game. He's been doing so since he was 14 and started doing role-playing games, and he has tons of material. He literally has hundreds and hundreds of pages with worlds, locations, adventures, campaigns, creatures, characters, mechanics, new systems, new absolutely everything, systems that he has taken and turned them upside down and twisted them and created something absolutely fantastic because I have played some of it with him. And yet, there he is. He's not published anything yet. Everything is disorganized, is disconnected, and he is one hell of a writer, one hell of a designer, and somebody who has absolutely every single ounce of my respect. And yet, there he is, going from project to project and not finishing anything. Sounds familiar? The reason why that happens, and so many people feel this, is the imposter syndrome. Is this little voice in the back of our head saying that we are not worthy, that we are not good enough, that we don't have what it takes to be as good as the people that we admire. Well, fuck that. I'm sorry, but fuck that shit. Fuck it. Okay, firstly, everybody feels that way. Everyone. We all look up at people who are doing better, who are doing as well as we would like to do, and think that's because they are a lot better. It just is. It just is. And you know, maybe they are. Maybe they enjoy their success because they are better than we are. But I promise you one thing. When they started, they were as shit as you think you are now, or worse. The only difference is that they got things out. They listened to feedback and they improved. That's it. But there is no difference between them and you, because talent is this much of what you need to succeed, whereas hard work, editing and improving is that much. Talent is not the biggest determining factor for success. You already have the talent you need. So screw big time the imposter syndrome. And of course this is easier said than done, don't get me wrong. Trust me, I understand it. I've been sitting on tons of material myself because I don't have the guts to bring it out because I think it's going to be rubbish. And you know what? People who read it say it's good. And it's very hard to listen to that. And I'm going to be very honest in here, this is a very personal thing. The only reason I'm going to publish Campo de Mitas very soon, it's going to come out in the next few weeks for crowdfunding, is because people have said, this is worth reading, go for it. But I've been over 2 years sitting on that, 45,000 words of material for any kind of Cthulhu game written, because I didn't feel that it was going to be good enough. Still have my doubts. But people who know better than me think it's good, and I'm trusting them. Try that. If at any point you feel that your work is not good enough, show it to people you trust. ask for honest and clear feedback. And giving feedback is something that we will, and accepting it, we will look into another video. But don't allow that imposter syndrome. And if you really feel that imposter syndrome, you know what? Be that imposter. Be such a fantastic imposter that everybody will think you are the real thing. And you will get it done. And you will get it out. And you will get rid of that imposter syndrome. And then you will try something else new, and that imposter syndrome will come back. And then you will get rid of it. But don't let it stop you writing. Don't let it stop you doing things and showing it to people you trust and people you love and people who love you. Because sometimes that helps to show it to a larger group a bit later on, gathering some feedback and exploding from there. But don't let your own imposter syndrome stop you, because then you will never find out if your work is actually worth publishing. And I promise you that the likelihood is that it is worth publishing. So go for it. If you have experienced it and you have overcome it, please leave a comment down here. Let's help people with imposter syndrome get rid of it forever. Thank you very much indeed for watching and subscribing if you haven't done so yet. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. But until the next time, I will be talking to you very, very soon. Take care.